Hey guys, Tyrep here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Eindhoven country. Today spawning in the north we have Ikarus. Playing his US forces and his loadout as Infantry company. Recon support. And airborne. Teaming up with him is cblanco playing his Soviets, who has mechanized support. Shock rifle frontline. And shock motor heavy. Myself against him playing his OKW. We have Rutra, who has Overwatch, Breakthrough, and Elite Armoured. And finally, playing as Ostheer, we have SkyGreen, who has Mechanized Assault, Jaeger Armor, and Blitzkrieg. In terms of rankings, Allied Range Team in the mid-40s. Axis Random Team, Rutra rank 1, OKW Random Team, SkyGreen around rank 40 with Ostheer Random Team. So a pretty high ranking affair, should be a good one. Stormfires on the cutoff here early. Get them neutralized, now pulling back. Rifleman charging in, Poe's still setting up sandbags, but machine gun waiting around the corner. Rifleman get forced off immediately. Jimbo's on the soft retreat, but have lost one model. Can't come in to inflict some more damage on the retreating squad here yet. Got some conscript action here from cblanco. Pretty early set of sandbags down there as well. Interesting angle for them as well. See how that progresses later in the game. Second squad arrives, forces to retreat. We do have the Sternpies jumping onto the fuel cutoff though, so good work on Rutra. Switching from cutoff to cutoff, keeping the Sternpies relevant. And potentially making it a little bit dangerous for the squad to retreat, but cblanco going to send them off to the far flank to do some capping while getting aggressive with the higher health squad. And dispensing of these Sternpies with these two squads, but conscripts got a little bit too close. Combat engineers coming in, don't have the flame pop yet, so it's really struggling against this one Sternpie. Really good value from that for Rutra. Meanwhile up here we've got a whole bunch of action. Rifleman coming in on the flank of the MG42 though. MG42 gets the suppression on, but not going to be able to hold on against 3 riflemen here with 1 grenadier. In comes another grenadier. Close range against the riflemen. There's still 5 models. Maybe if you can drop some models, he'll be able to win that, but otherwise he's going to lose. These squads both coming out of suppression here now. And look, yep, that's what I was saying. Didn't drop, or dropped like 1 model really late in the engagement. So riflemen end up overpowering the grenadiers in close. That's just how powerful riflemen are these days. Very, very strong in close quarters like that. And if you get a little bit unlucky with model drops, you can still lose despite them being like close to half health.
Ready for action.
Well, in comes the 221. Looking to pepper away. Rifleman close distance for the snare. But Richard not allowing it. A little bit more bleed on retreat. This rifle squad still a decent chunk of experience away from Viet 1. And he has to retreat. Can't stay in there soaking up damage any longer. So it looks like Rutra went for a 3-fork into 221 start. Comes in a little bit slower. Soft retreat here from cblanco. Going to max him out the back, which should be able to inflict some good damage to 221 before it gets the armor upgrade. And now going for a Zis as cblanco, so playing quite conservatively here. A big shift on the far flank by Rutra. Interesting sandbag positioning here to try and apply some more pressure to the fuel point. A nice sandbag there, kind of intersecting those conscript sandbags so they won't be able to take cover quite as easily. Gets interrupted though. Comes a whole bunch. Conscript's got the Zis out the back as well. Could assist with some barrage action. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going for. Looks like going for that on the closer range squad though. And these ones out the back will be the hardest to deal with. This is also occupied, unable to assist against 221 here. Flame closing the distance. Nice merge in there. Now pulling back. We got some action on the far flank, but massive grenadiers forcing back the US Forces troops. Oh, very close call on the 221 there. And, very, very low indeed, but the merge keeping the flame relevant, and eventually Rutra are going to get forced off here. Oh, but cblanco didn't hit the retreat on that one model squad, and he pays the ultimate price. He loses the squad. And yeah, Rutra not safe to repair at that forward position any further. He's actually gone for mechanized as well. Conscripts could come around the corner, and just with small arms they could inflict enough damage. Tempo's a bit of an ambush around the corner. Maxim setting up though. Tempo's back around the corner before the Maxim gets any damage and more suppression, so avoiding the damage nicely there. A half-track out for Ikarus, and also has selected Infantry Company, gone for the mortar half-track. Kirsten coming through for Rutra. Also gone for the 223 upgrade and plop that down on the fuel point. Just speed up the fuel income here. Fires right on top of the Zis, doing some nice damage, but the guards are there. Guards don't have the DPs quite yet though, so not inflicting maximum damage. The half-track doing a nice job chasing away the squads on the far side. You have a 222 out for SkyGreen, but super late. 7.5 minutes. And no AT gun yet, gonna need one. I suppose he could also maybe try some double 222 action, but it's a little bit risky. Back the safe option. We do have a Telemine down here for SkyGreen though, so maybe you could bait the half track down that road. Ooh. I did not even see that. Looks like just the Faust getting the job done, knocking out the mortar half track. So far hasn't done much, but Axis looking to push forwards here. Raketen coming through. Another mortar half track for Ikarus. He's determined to use it. Captain getting chased away now. Rutra has hit the amount of fuel required. His own light vehicle, but going for a machine gun at the moment. So if he was planning to go for the Puma, that will delay him. Maybe now thinking about going straight into the walking stick. We'll have to wait and see. 2-2 chasing him for a bit of extra damage, but has to be careful on the retreat path. Actually, no AT grenades yet. We'll see cblanco. He's not taking them either. Actually, hasn't got the medics yet either. I guess maybe he's making use of the ambulance. No, there's no ambulance back here either, so no healing for the allies at all. This deep into the game, it's quite rare. Guards hit a mine there, get suppressed, but still able to do good damage with the PTRS against the 223 there. And Axis in a little bit of trouble, but we have picked off 2 allied units so far. Gotta be careful, that tower could even get triggered. A half track standing on top of it like that. Is this wheeling its way into position? 222 already on the exit. P-Green coming through for SkyGreen. Try and push forwards, rifle grenade. Good dodge there from Ikarus. Running forwards, avoiding most of the damage. Pack connects with a half track. That's going to pull back for some repairs, and without that support, also need to get out of there.
forces capturing supply
Ikarus starting to equip those M1919s. Looks like it's just the bar on the captain so far. Half-track looking for some extra damage as well. This is a good timing for the M1919s. You can see there's not that many Grenadiers upgraded with their LMG so far, so the Riflemen can win just about every engagement thanks to this upgrade. Every engagement, every range makes it very, very hard for SkyGreen. Did get a Talon down here though. Don't know if Ikarus spotted that or not. Would have been close to seeing it. Now pushing forwards a little bit. See, Axis low on VPs, already down 200 points. The T-gun in a bit of trouble. Quite low, but here comes the walking Stuka. Ooh, direct hit. Was that the Maxim? No, a conscript squad down.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Ouch. Yeah, we got mortar wars. SkyGreen going for a mortar team. Both the AT guns over this side. Hey, half-track has to be careful. With that Talon mine on his exit. Here we go, Raketin connects. Oh, he stuck around a little bit too long. He's in the handbrake mode. And Raketin does connect for a second shot. Got to be very, very careful with the handbrake mode. Just that extra delay, turning it off, will be the difference between a light vehicle surviving or not. Speaking of careful, we got the Zis right here. The 222 comes back through the arc. If the allies have sight, that's dead. You could see it was kind of like angling for a shot, but 222 got behind the shot blocker before that came through, but could still end up happening. Might just back onto the point and repair it though while he's capping. Would be the right thing to do. No, he's pushing forwards with it. It's not quite with the sight. And jumping out of camo so he can pull back a little bit more quickly. So good start for the walking Stuka there. 6 kills and jumping the 223 back on the fuel point again. Going for a double Raketin option. No light vehicle from cblanco though. Didn't see the T-70. Going straight up to tier 4 himself, and he's right there for some form of vehicle from that as well. Hasn't pulled the trigger, however. Well, the half-track in a little bit of trouble. There's a squad coming through for the snare. Oh, missed some action. Oh! Man, that squad went down. The P-Greens just ripping right through that rifle. And 222 does survive. Walking Stuka came through. Was that 8 before 6 kills, I think? I don't think he got any kills at all there. But now Ikarus losing his half-track. Losing that squad of rifles. He's a bit under strength. He's gone for the pack out, so though. Oh, the mortar. Oh, they're trying to defuse under fire and it backfires. Squad down. Rutra here rebuilding one of his folks. Interesting. Does have his tech going down, so maybe he could have saved that manpower for an Obersoldaten squad. But fair enough. And look at this. Ikarus. Not going for major tech here, going for a super early priest. It's been a pretty high command point game so far, a lot of action. So he's able to get that priest out pretty early. You get the priest, you don't need the major, so... If you went for the major tech before, you know, you'd still be about 40 fuel away from the priest. So let's see what he can get done with it. The battle lines haven't really settled in that greatly, so there's no real like super safe position which you can barrage with the priest and hit a whole gang of team weapons. Let's see how he handles it. Could even come in for a meme shot here. It's shotgun blast, driving relatively close. Try to get a one-shot wipe. Okay, that should be alright. But still no AT gun for Ikarus, which could be an issue. SkyGreen. Okay, just putting down the tech now. But he already has the amount. Oh! Shusha came through, and I think he got a grenadier with it. I think I saw something pink disappearing there. Looks like we've also seen a Fox grenadier go down. Stuka going back the other way, looking for the pack out. Raising damage. Oh, also connecting with the Zis, but still alive. Throwing that back for reinforcements now.
Fresh guards troops are standing by.
And backing it all the way to base here. Rutra, a team game veteran. Not playing sloppy, not leaving it on the front lines and exposed. 11 kills, so you got 5 with that last barrage. Pretty good one. And now going across to the overs. 1919 on the Sternpire as well. So the Allies is very, very heavily invested into indirect fire now. I don't think... Oh, the Priest has fired. Just got 0 kills. What was he firing at? Was this it? Was that the pack owie? It definitely wasn't a base howitzer barrage. Unsure. Oh man, that mortar actually doing some good damage for SkyGreen. We're getting sneaking down the road here, but the captain's going to spot them. So the mortar half-track getting away to safety. He's closing distance on the 1919 rear echelon. It's going to be a close one. Ultimately, the rear echelon hold their ground. Double packs pushing forward. He's got the recon plane up in the air. Mortar half-track in some trouble. No reaction from Ikarus, or late reaction. Does react though. He's firing from back there. Oh, drops the LMG again. Looks like he's targeting the HQ structures at the moment. Oh, and the Overs pick up the M1919. That is a disaster for the Allies. Chusha on the Sternpires. Pretty close range one. And he gets the wipe. Really nicely done there by cblanco. Oh no. Back are we going down? Double LMG overs. Just so nasty here. T-gun missing on the 222. And Rutra going for his next tech truck. I guess we're going to see the King Tiger. One not quite quick enough to get any damage on the Flak Panzer. Briefly nosing around the corner. And cblanco here, not going for a T-34 or anything. I guess he's trying to save for the ISU-152 next. Similar story, Rutra also trying to save to the late game. Oh, GG2 getting aggressive here. Maybe looking for the ambo kill. Here comes the Flak Panzer from the other side. Oh, but the Zis is there in support. Oh, I don't know what that was shooting at, but did not get the kill on 222. Panzer smoking out to safety. Got the marked vehicle activated, but nothing there to get the follow-up damage. Here comes the walking Stuka, though. This could be nasty. Is this on the run? Oh, very good from cblanco retreating that early. And he avoids most of the damage because of it. But that went pretty well for SkyGreen. Easily could have lost the 222 there, but handling it well. Good activation of the Panzer Tactician.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
Some more double rockets trying to clear out the trees here for Rutra. Interesting. Now it's just slowly chipping away at the base structure. Oh boy. The double AT guns push all the way forwards, and the howitzer just about in the base ends up going down. Ikarus, you know, he's just lost a few too many squads. Doesn't really have a front line to keep his indirect fire safe at the moment. But cblanco doing a very good job holding his side of the map. I think the fact that Rutra. Hold on that thought. I was pushing forwards a little bit. Triple guards for cblanco. And here comes the Katyusha. Good damage. Only got 2 kills though. Guards versus the P-Greens.
Support gun deployed. Crew ready for orders.
Exchanging grenades. Yeah, I think the fact that Rutra is saving up for something big has bought a lot of time for the allies. Usually Ikarus will be under a lot more pressure here against a tank, but it's been so far pretty manageable for the allies, despite being very badly under strength in terms of anti-tank. We've got like 2 AT guns, a few squads of guards. Investing heavily into the artillery. Well, munitions cache down for SkyGreen. Can be pretty handy with the Stuka close air support. Very, very strong ability, of course. I suppose Rutra can make heavy use of the emergency repairs and the heat shells. And if he's gone for the King Tiger, probably going to put the Panzer Commander upgrade on that and maybe drop the artillery down. Half-track in some trouble again. T-gun setting up though. This could be an overextension from the Flak Panzer. Still chasing in, but these riflemen with no variancy don't have any AT grenades. Oh, and down it goes. Flak Panzer goes down. And Stuka coming through. Gets the wipe on the Zis. Weapon still available for the recrew though. But yeah, not a good trade. Yeah, he was a little bit too confident. Thought the Panzer Tactician could save the day, but it wasn't the case. What a half-track exchange for that. And did we see a rifle squad go down though? Did a rifle squad get crushed by the Flak Panzer? I thought he had 2 of them there, right? 2 fresh rifle squads. Yes, I'm sure we'll be able to fill me in. Maybe that makes it a slightly better trade. Okay, here comes close range caddy. Oh, instant wipe. MG34 stood no chance. It's a mine as well. Good bit of fortune there. And an infantry support gun for Rutra at an interesting timing. I wonder if he's looking for the smoke into the center. The beams out here taking a lot of damage. 2 off to the side. Double LMG Ogres doing their best, but about to get suppressed by the Maxim. Stonepie's threatening the flank. They've got the sweepers out though. Spotting the mines, can't really afford to put them away. Stuka just about ready to fire again. Grenade in, good dodge from Ikarus though. 222 coming across to assist now. Ikarus bringing the anti-tank gun across, and he's got a good infantry front line this time. Nice dodge on the rifle grenade, but LMG Grenadiers will probably end up winning thanks to their variancy there. Here comes the support from the side. Shoot also on the exit. Capping on the far flank. Axis have steadied the ship in terms of VPs, but they're still well behind. Okay, guards dodging that. And here comes the big boy, the 152 on the field for cblanco. Okay, Jackson out for Ikarus. Double Raketans are there though for Rutra in the center. And Axis really struggling for VP control right now. 152 is going to make that even worse. Big wipe there on retreat. Trying to come around the corner. Rutra, he's getting close to the King Tiger. And the Axis don't have that many AT guns, so it shouldn't be an absolute disaster for the King Tiger when it arrives either. It's got a decent chance to get some damage done. Major recon pass coming in for Ikarus.
Crew stand ready. Taking fire.
Ooh, and that's opening the door for time on target artillery to be dropped on the HQ, but it's at full strength. So he does about half health, and not quite enough munitions for cblanco to also do his off map, so no kill on that. Oh man. 152 just locking down the center. A Panther from SkyGreen, okay. Tank coming across to counter that. And Stuka doing a bit of damage to the 152. Here comes Jackson. Oh, Panzer gets a super long shot. This way to safety. Here comes the KT. Indeed, upgrading it with the Panzer Commander. He's pushing forwards. He's ready 5 for cblanco already, so I don't know. That came in pretty quick. King Tiger might struggle once that hits the battlefield. He did spot that mine earlier. Hopefully he doesn't run over it.
We have a new Su-85 to deploy.
Switching from side to side with the 223. Can do it just very safe and just leave it like right on the edge of the map here. Still in a territory like this. Does double the resources you get from a sector, so it's not too bad. Getting that amount of munitions and fuel. Doubled. Don't have to put it on the high resource point. Okay, night vehicle on the King Tiger here. ISU on AP ammo. Double Raketans opening it up. Some nice damage. Here comes some Katyusha action on the double Raketans though. Rutra quick to pull back with this squad and gets the kill on the combat engineers in the center with the King Tiger. King Tiger pulling back now without the support of the Raketans. Got some action on the far side as well. Panther versus Jackson. No AT gun support quite yet. They're off to the side for SkyGreen. If they came in from the side here, that could be devastating, but here come the riflemen. And now the AT guns are in a little bit of trouble. Machine guns setting up though. Should allow them to retreat safely. And a nice mortar shell actually puts a halt to that push very, very quickly. Panther down the bottom for repairs. 222 assisting over here, but we'll need to pull back with at least that pack. Start healing it up. Too risky using it on the front line on that low amount of health and Axis. Getting low on VPs. Struggling, you know, in the center with a 152 there, so need to think laterally for the moment. Oh, what happened? Retreated vehicle crew, accidental retreat? A gift from the gods? Jackson gonna get handed over here to SkyGreen. I guess he meant to retreat the rear echelon, accidentally retreated the vehicle crew. And it looks like the King Tiger's artillery knocking out the Zis, so a few things going right here for the Axis. They're looking in a commanding position all of a sudden. SkyGreen at 101 thanks to that vehicle steal, and coming on the offensive. With their T-gun out the back. They're not terribly strong against the infantry, so can't really put the boots to Ikarus. He's got a Panzer IV now. From the side. They're pushing forwards, looking for the flank on the M1 here. 152's nearby, still on piercing, big damage onto the Panzer IV, and there's the fresh Jackson. Oh, this is about to go horribly wrong for SkyGreen. Jackson surviving. Oh, a lot of misses on the side of SkyGreen, but double AT guns pushing through the center, take care of the SU-85. King Tide coming to assist now as well. Panther trying to pull back, AT gun connecting Jackson in here as well. Artillery dropped on the AT gun. Double AT guns pushing all the way forwards here for SkyGreen. But they can't kill the Jackson. Whew. Rocket A coming both ways. Both the AT guns going to get decrewed up here. Oh, Raketans find the 152. 222 going down. Panther and Jackson still alive for SkyGreen, so did lose both the AT guns, but at least didn't lose either of the tanks. Could have been really, really bad. King Tiger sticks around, kills one of the decrew packs. But the Stukalos air support planes in here at the moment. Late activation, and there's no allied tanks in the vicinity, so they're not going to do any damage. Jackson right on the edge of it there.
Our supply line just got cut off.
King Tiger takes some damage from the pack. He's start pulling back. Sticks around for one more artillery drop though. King Stuka coming through as well. Good connection. Oh, doesn't quite get the pack. Artillery scatter is not there. But man, I thought that was going to go horribly wrong there for SkyGreen pushing in like that, but good support from Rutra. Ends up bailing him out. And it was also good from SkyGreen bringing up his double AT guns. Even if he lost them, it's much preferable to losing his Panther. And maybe, you know, maybe if he played a little bit more conservatively, controlled his units a bit more efficiently, could have got away with at least one of those as well. But yeah, some devastating damage from the King Tiger so far. 31 kills. That is performing very, very well. cblanco on the other side. 152 only at 7. King Tiger off to a roaring start. Stuka at 28, just about ready to fire. Vet 2 now, so it's got both the cooldown bonuses. Be firing off those shots extremely quickly now. Getting rolling forwards. The M1919's ripping through the health. The retreat is a Werfer. Somewhat poorly targeted. Doesn't do almost any damage. Tiger coming through again. Jackson out the side, getting repaired at the moment. Unable to assist. King Tiger firing on the move here though. Missing wildly. Stuka. Scatter on rockets not that good. Barely does any damage to the Maxim. Let's put the King Tiger onto spearhead mode here. Not getting close enough for the machine gun to fire, so not able to take advantage of the suppression that spearhead gives. The Hull machine gun. Ooh, big shot from the KT. But a big shot from the 152 the other way. Overs almost went down. Goes to the attack round. Nice attempt. Does not get rewarded though. Panther out on the far side. Still getting repaired. I'm going to rebuild the ambulance. I didn't notice that died earlier. Tiger pushing forwards. Wow, that's on high explosive, and he's still got the penetration on the KT there. Somewhat lucky. Pushing forwards as well. King Tiger on the run. Double Kittens unable to fire the 152. 152 can see them long range. Huge shot, both of them at half. And here comes the Raketin for the follow-up. In Katyusha rather, for the follow-up. Raketin's on the run. And Stuka very close, right on the edge of the range of that pack. That was a close call. Not sure exactly what he was targeting back there with that barrage, but does not get anything. Oh, right as the camera panned away. It's gone down to the 152, dropped the MG42 as well. I was coming in for the recapture, but just decides to run away. Okay, it is ready to fire. I was going to say, it must be ready to fire again. Try and target center. No, going for the pack out the back and gets the kill. Nicely done. Double tanks over here for SkyGreen and fielding himself a command tank now. Interesting idea.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
152 switching sides. King Tiger back up, pushing through the center again.
We have 100 points remaining.
So it looks like SkyGreen considering another push here with the support of the command tank oil, giving the bonus received damage. This could work pretty well. Recon plane up for SkyGreen, diving forwards, finds the Jackson. Jackson quite low now. AT gun switching around for cblanco. But it looks like, oh no, he's in two minds whether he wants to chase in or not. Jackson out here button though, doesn't have Panzer Tactician on that one. Could go down to the pack, walking Stuka, decent damage. Jackson looks likely to die here. Oh, still alive, and the pack misses? No, but the AT grenade does not, and it's abandoned over there. Panther sticks around for the kill. So SkyGreen, a little bit clumsy. Kind of in two minds whether to commit to the push there, and ends up losing Jackson because of it. The rest of both worlds. But didn't lose the Panther at least. And the push through center still going pretty well for the Axis. The Allies still have plenty of VPs remaining. This could be nasty. Okay. Just moderate damage, nothing too impressive. Could free up a bit of popcat for SkyGreen. What's going to be his next vehicle? Bunker actually is going to be the option in the center, trying to lock down this VP. Decent idea. Command tank hiding behind the building here, holding onto the VP nicely, but from the side, the 152 connecting. Here comes a Katyusha now. Rutra on the run. Stuka going the other way. Ooh, I think he got the vehicle crew that was repairing there, and he gets the Katyusha as well. Hammer blow there from Rutra. Werfer does go down to the 152 through the center, however. Machine gun bunker in production.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
Nice. In a bit of trouble, Ikarus especially. Very, very long pop cap. I know he's got his Jackson decrewed at the moment, but still far behind the rest of the players in the game. Freshly rebuilt SU-85 though. KT pushing forwards with the heat shells equipped. Putting pressure on the 152. Here comes the Jackson. Look at the damage the King Tiger does with the heat shells. Dishing it out to the 152. King Tiger on the run. Double tank destroyers. Looking to take him down, but the double Raketin zoning out the Jackson. In comes the Panther from the side. Gets the kill. Really good coordination here from the random team. 152 connects. A lot of damage to the Raketins, but they get away, and he sticks around for the ambulance kill as well, rubbing salt on the wounds. Ikarus, almost a non-factor in this game now, has so few units remaining. I've just forgotten about here for Rutra. Oh no, one of the first major mistakes we've seen from him all game. Dropped the MG34 as well. for the neutralizer in the center. For the cap on the far side with this machine gun as well. Triggering those mines. 152 coming into the center despite being quite low in health. S-35 also pushing forwards. Looking to take care of the bunker. And this is maybe where the smoke backfiring a little bit. And I'm not finding the Panzer IV.
We have a forward structure under attack.
Suk on the far side. Pretty good connection. Maxim's still alive though.
We are losing a sector.
Oh, and King Tiger not at full strength, but coming back onto the battlefield to protect the center with these assault guns quite low for cblanco.
Target hit. The sector is at risk.
Pushing forwards, but the S-35 there to meet him. Drops the artillery on the machine gun. Ikarus, decent reaction time to that. Does get away.
Supply sector under attack.
Oh, Jagdpanzer now for Rutra. That's going to be nasty with the heat shells equipped. It's going to cause some issues for the tank destroyers. Especially with no Katyusha now to help force away the Raketans. This could be really big trouble for cblanco. The training blows with the Jackson, but now pulling back. Does have double pies for the repairs. And does have enough munitions for us to close air support. That could be the deciding factor. Oh my god! So much damage on the Jagdpanzer here. Marked vehicle plus the double S-35s, a bit of extra damage from the 152 as well.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
And I feel like I've seen this game specifically so many HE penetrations from the 152. He's running really good in that department. Is still healthy enough to pull back though. And allies need to push forwards now, suffering from the triple cap. Stuka coming through. S-35, double S-35's connected long range. Here comes one Raketan though. Zoning them out. Mantank doing a decent job from behind this building, but here comes the Jackson Panther coming forward to meet it. Mantank doing a really good job against the infantry. Might need to smoke to get out of there though. S-35s are hungry. Oh, Panther coming forwards, looking for the Jackson kill. Still needs 2 shots to get it. Saw the pack, decided to divert his attention and misses that shot, so needs to disengage now. But it was a nice attempt by SkyGreen. S-35 really want to get that command tank, but this one's missed. Connecting on that occasion. Pack coming forwards. S-35 needs one more shot to get the kill, but misses again, and the King Tiger from the side seals the deal. In come the planes from SkyGreen now. Allies in disarray. Pulling back though, Jackson's still healthy, or still alive. So is the S-35, but for how long? And in fact, that's it. Allies realizing their bad position, just going to throw in the towel. Oh, pretty good game, pretty good game. Strange taking paths on all sides. Didn't see almost like any medium tank play. Both teams investing into very early rocket artillery, very little light vehicle play as well. So the AA half-track and the 223, that's it. No T-70s, no Pumas, nothing like that. I suppose we did see the 222 as well. But that was such a late timing as well for SkyGreen. Rather strange. But yeah, just a good back and forth game. Rutra showing his strength. Just really solid play all round. Good Raketan positionings, good walking Stuka barrages, good handling of the King Tiger. 58 kills with that bad boy. You know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, the King Tiger's trash, the King Tiger's trash. But here it is in the skilled hands of Rutra. And it's the star unit. Well outperforming the ISU 152 for cblanco. But yeah, very good coordination as well from the random team. That was impressive to see some good pushes between these two. And they got a lot of damage done right on the Allies' doorstep. Very, very well played. I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.